Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got us one. We got us one.
This is a certified hood classic.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
I knew we was going to get one. We got us one.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
Real trap shit.
2 Clips says, I've been trucking for almost 20 years now. I'm telling you like this. CPM means nothing with AI taking over. They got self-driving trucks now that have AI robots that don't get tired or hungry.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
This is a certified hood classic.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
Real trap shit.
What the hell does a fully autonomous truck got to do with cost per mile? See, now I got to cook. See, I wanted to come on here, answer some questions, be cool. I wasn't looking for trouble. I didn't come on here. It's late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and here we go. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about a cost per
There's
mile.
always one.
This is a certified hood classic.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
Real trap shit.
What the fuck does 20 years of trucking? If you've been trucking for 20 years, then you should know, what does cost per mile have to do now with something that's not fully even into fruition yet? Even if you were competing against autonomous vehicles, how does this make any sense? I don't understand, bro. This is where I be getting. I don't understand, bro. Explain to me how this what you're saying that doesn't make sense. Explain to me how that doesn't make sense makes sense. You telling me like this.
This is a certified hood classic.
CPM means nothing with AI taking over. So you mean to tell me my cost per mile means nothing with AI taking over? So my cost per mile today means nothing with AI taking over. Even if AI was 50% of the market right now, my cost per mile, I still would need a cost per mile. I would still need to know what it cost me. He says right now. So you mean to tell me right now your operation costs don't mean nothing? Just do whatever. Run, lose money. Don't know if you making money. Don't know if you losing money. It don't mean
I don't
nothing.
give a fuck about a cost per mile.
Real trap shit.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
How, Sway? Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what?
You ain't got.
You killing me, Smalls. Smalls. You killing me, Smalls.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
Why, bro? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Please. I don't want to, because I might have to get real loud and be animated because I'm thinking about the clip right now. I'm thinking about the clip. So I got to make it good for the clip. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that because it's late, bro. It's late. And so I'm kind of winding down. Please stop. You're not making it any better for yourself. Stop. Please, just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Because you're not making any sense, man. It's even worse that you've been trucking 20 years. And you're saying, listen to what you're saying. Let's break this down sentence by sentence.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
Real trap shit. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah. I've been trucking for almost 20 years now, so that means you have tenure. I would think you would be well knowledgeable. I'm telling you like this. So you say you've been trucking for 20 years. Okay, so that means you got years, tenure, and then when you say I'm telling you like this, that means you're doing it from an authoritative, like nigga, I'm telling you like this. Like, damn, buddy, okay, hey, what's up? CPM means nothing with AI taking over. Let's stop right there. So let's say AI takes over in 5 years. Tell me how CPM means nothing today. So you mean to tell me since AI is going to take over in the future, I'm an OTR trucker, I'm a middle mile trucker, box trucker, semi trucker. That means my operational cost means nothing today. So that means I should just go on a load board and just close my eyes and just spin the wheel and just wherever it lands, it's cool. And wherever it lands, it's just okay. Because it doesn't mean anything. So if my cost is $1.50 a mile, let's say, and I take things for $1.25 a mile because you said it doesn't matter because autonomous vehicles are going to take over. So just fuck it. Just operate at 25 cent a mile loss. Just lose 25 cent a mile because AI is taking over. So I mean, I just it don't matter. Just lose all my money until I'm just flat broke and they come repossess the truck because it doesn't matter. This is what you're saying. This is what you're saying, sir.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
This is a certified hood classic.
This is hood classic niggerdom. Okay? Now remember who told you. Y'all got to stop getting in your emotions and feelings because it's fucked up for you right now. You're going to say some shit and then I got to cook, bro. I have to cook.
Real trap shit.
Now let's say it was taken over. It's already took over. We already broken because you said it was taken over. So I just debunked that. But let's say it was already here. And let's say 50% of the industry was autonomous and then 50% were humans. Don't you think I would still need to know what it cost me to run my truck to be able to even bid and know if I'm profitable or not on the loads that I can take? He's still talking. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Lord, help me. Lord, help me. Chucky, you see why I stopped? You see why I stopped? Chucky, this is why right here. Chucky, this is why right here. This is why. See, Chucky? This is why. Right here. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, bro. Even when you explain it to the person, they come back with some more shit that don't make sense. It don't make sense, bro.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
Like, where does this make sense?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This man said, it's how I know Mark is out of touch with the current industry. You know what? We're going to do this. I bet you he won't click this link. He says, I'm out of touch. This man just said, how the fuck am I out of touch? Hold on. You know what we finna do, bro? This is what we finna do. See, hold on. Let's do this. There you do. You come tell me I'm out of touch. And tell me how I'm out of touch. I want you to come break it down. Make me look like a fool. Come here. There you go. There go your link. 1:00 in the morning. Come tell me how I'm out of touch. Come on. Come make me look crazy. There you go. Come tell me what a goddamn autonomous truck got to do with your operational cost. Tell me what an autonomous vehicle got to do with your operational cost. Come on. Tell me how I'm out of touch. There go your link. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't understand. Then you explain it. You simplify it. See, here you go with the real life. This the shit that I'm talking about. See, the moment you out and you retire and you move on, here you got these current guys that's out here in real life. This in real life shit. This is where you go because they get angry. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. Because here's the thing. If you've been trucking for 20 years, that means you came in 2005. So a guy that came in 2010 is doing better than you and beat you? So you was in 5 years before me. What did I do that you didn't do? In real life? Because I'm in real life. Let me pinch myself. Hold on. Am I in real life? Ugh. I'm in real life. Yeah. It's real life. I'm in real life. Make sure. Yeah. I'm in real life. I'm still in real life too, pimp. So why is everybody always say I'm a real in real life? Okay. Cool. What was you doing between 2005 and 2010? And then between 2010 and 2020? And what does a self-driving truck have to do with a cost per mile of a real person? See, this is the part he keep ignoring. He in the chat, and I'm cool. I ain't tripping. I'm just making jokes. He probably taking it serious. What does a fully autonomous truck have to do with your cost per mile? What does that have to do with anything? What does a fully autonomous truck have to do with a cost per mile, bro? See, this is the shit that I be talking about. People make excuses for shit that matters because they don't either know it or they don't want to do it. Like, what does that have to do? What does one have to do with the other? I don't understand it. If I'm competing against an autonomous truck, I still need to know what it costs me to run my truck. I still need to know what it's costing me to run my truck, regardless of who I'm competing against. I don't understand this, bro. It's just crickets, bro. Listen, I'm with all the smoke, bro. I'm not like these other content creators. When y'all be going into their comments and disagreeing and trolling, they block you. Me, I dropped the link. Ain't not one motherfucker that's ever disagreed, either hit the link and came up here and debunked it. One thing about me, I'm not no fool. I'm not going to talk about something that I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to give you the chance to make me look crazy. Here's the thing that I don't understand. Something that's cut and dry. Any business, you should know what your cost is. If I'm selling fucking socks, I should know how much how much am I getting these socks for? I'm buying them wholesale, I'm getting them shipped. All my cost in. If it's costing me $1 for each pair of socks, that's my cost. I need to know what it's costing me for each pair of socks so that I know what I can sell it for. If I don't know what my cost is, and then I'm selling socks for 75 cents because I never did my cost to understand that it's costing me $1 per sock, and then I'm wondering where's all the money going? This sock business, I thought it was a good business, But where's the money? I'm losing 25 cents a pair of socks. And I don't know it because I don't know my cost. I don't care if I'm competing against Walmart selling socks. I don't give a fuck if I'm competing against Target. I don't care if I'm competing against Ross. I don't care if I'm competing against TJ Maxx. None of that shit matters, bro. I should know what it costs me for every pair so I know where to set my profit margin. What the fuck does an autonomous truck have to do with me knowing my cost per mile? Now, I have even simplified it for you even more. Now, this guy says, as a trucker in real life. So tell me, as a trucker in real life, how is the guy that's 3.5 years removed beating you? Maybe this is why I made millions and got out, and you're still in. And I'm not, I'm being honest, and it's a little satire in there. I got to entertain, but yeah. A lot of these guys, they watch, bro, and they get mad that, and I see this in other industries too. When you're not active, they get upset because they're still in the trenches. Sort of kind of like this guy right here. This
I
guy
don't
right
give a
here.
fuck about a cost per mile.
His whole thing was, man, Mark, you ain't out here no more. We still in the trenches. Nigga, so that's your problem. Man, Mark, you made it out. You on a soapbox. We still in the trenches. Nigga, so fucking what, nigga? That sounds personal. Because when I was carrying all that heavy ass shit, I wasn't worried about if somebody was in the trenches or not. You not gonna fucking come and try to like make me something because you still out there. Like the years that I was out there never existed, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. Y'all niggas not finna do that over here. All right? All right then. So be cool. Be cool. Because I'm telling you, the more you talk, this shit doesn't make sense. I got plenty of analogies to dispel everything that you're saying, bro. It doesn't matter if you're in real life. That could be an inclination of why you're in trucking 20 years. I wouldn't want to be in trucking 20 years. Shit's mm-mm. Yeah. He still talking, or did he quiet down? Did he quiet down? Okay. All right. I dropped the link for him. I think Mark is investing in the AI trucks, but doesn't want too many people on game yet until he monopolizes the industry. Hold on.
I'm gonna read it like this. I think Mark is investing in the AI trucks, but doesn't want too many people on game yet until he monopolizes the industry.
Bro. So you think little old Mark, compared to some people, I'm little old Mark. You think that I have billions of dollars, which I don't. to invest in something and keep people away from what doesn't want too many people on the game. Doesn't want too many people on game yet? I totally disagree with that. This makes absolutely no sense either. Why would I not want people to invest into whatever they want to invest in? This isn't like, it doesn't make sense what you're saying, bro. It just doesn't. I think you're in here late night, frustrated. I think it's tough right now for you, bro. And you're angry. I think you're angry. I think, I think you're upset, bro. Don't get mad at me. I didn't do nothing, bro. I did not do nothing to you. I ain't misled you. I ain't sold you a dream. I ain't out there with you either. You're right. I am not out there with you. And I'm sorry. But none of that is my fault, pimp. See, for years, I had my head down and I was getting to it. Yeah, I was getting to it. I didn't give a fuck about nothing, man. But the mugger. And it was a time period that came, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It was a lot of once-in-a-lifetime opportunities a few years ago. It's just all the ignorant people did the dun-to-dun shit. Big Mark did the smart shit. I sold depreciating assets at an appreciated value, which never happens. I was already an investor into different assets, and we had some markets that just completely exploded. And I took advantage of those markets. Last year, first quarter last year, I hosted a members only thing, and man, listen, the money that was made last year, the people in the members only know it. Shout out to Cars and Cribs. I'll tell you about it. Man, it'll take some of y'all 15, 20 years to make that money. Here's the thing, though. It all started about 15 years ago with this pickup truck. Now, remember, you said 20 years you've been in. So that means you had a 5-year head start than me. So that pickup truck started everything. She started everything. Now, I could have looked at it the way a lot of y'all look at it. I could have did a lot of dumb shit like a lot of people did during the pandemic. But I didn't. I didn't do dumb shit. I could have did a lot of dumb shit in the 2010s, but I didn't. I didn't do dumb shit. So, what were you doing between 2005 and 2010? Because in 2005, I think I was still at Target. 2008 and 2009, I was working at an urban clothing. 2008 to 2010, 2008 to July of 2010, I was working at an urban clothing store. It's funny to me. It's like, why do people say, I'm a trucker in real life? So these 2 trucks that I've been paying, that I've done live stream, I go to the yard and check on them and warm them up from time to time, that I kept as trophies, that I've done plenty live streams with. that I can afford to just store and keep commercial insurance on them. Why? Because I did a live stream while I was doing curry. And, in order to do curry, you got to have an authority and commercial insurance. So I'm still paying commercial insurance because I can afford to. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm purposely, now this is the narrative. They always change the narrative. Now I'm purposely investing a lot of money into AI. This is the thing that they're saying now. This is the new thing that they're saying. And I'm purposely trying to keep you guys away from doing it so that I can get the head start and make millions on it and monopolize. This is crazy. Y'all always gonna make up stories. Y'all said that I was a trust fund, had to debunk that. Then I won the lottery, had to debunk that. Now I'm trying to monopolize the AI industry. Why y'all don't do these things with like white guys? Why is always the black guy can't just never just work and get ahead? Why is always got to be some extra shit? White guy, oh, it's just, that's supposed to happen like that. Black guy, nah, man, that ain't supposed to happen like that. No, that nigga got dreads too, and he dark. A dark nigga can't never do that. No black ass nigga. If he was a light skinned dude, then probably, but not them dark skinned niggas. Nah, man, nah, not the dark skinned niggas with the dreads too. Nah, that nigga just can't. Hell no. And I'm still out here 20 years, and this nigga sitting in the crib, this nigga done disappeared and came back with a whole new studio and shit. How? Everybody broke. This nigga built a whole new fucking studio, everybody broke, and I'm still out here trucking 20 years? Fuck no, hell no. God damn it, not this nigga here. Can't be. Fuck this shit, nigga.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
All right, man, I'm done with my rant. I'm done. I got my clips out the way. I got my clips. All right. He's still talking? Mark's supposed to be the guru, and he won't even speak on it. Why do I have to speak on what you want me to speak on? I don't care to speak on autonomous vehicles, bro. So because I don't speak on it, that means I'm quietly investing a lot of money into it and not telling y'all because I want to keep the stock price down. Listen, you making up a whole, like, why are you thinking about me like that, bro? No, let's have this conversation. I dropped the link for him because this is getting a little, is this, let me, this, nobody's, like, why do I have to talk about that? Why do I have to talk about autonomous vehicles? So, because I'm not talking about it, that means I'm quietly investing a lot of money into it. And I don't want to put y'all on game because the more people I tell, the more people is going to buy and the higher the stock price. Because Mark got the money, he can sit 5-10 years, so he want to keep it suppressed. But that's not true. One, I talk about what I want to talk about, and AI doesn't hold any precedence today. The people that watch my content don't even know how to effectively or efficiently run a business now. So what value am I going to bring anybody by talking about something that's 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line? These people need help. I just sat on a call-in show last week with a guy for an hour and a half teaching them how to round. What fucking what fucking value would he get from me talking about autonomous vehicles when he doesn't even know how to round? So, see what I mean? When I was talking about earlier, for the people that have been watching this live stream since the beginning, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the shit that I didn't think existed when I first started. This is the shit right here, bro. You can't make this shit up. See how God works? He going to show you an example of what I was talking about on the same live stream. Listen, my OG is a retired school teacher, bro. I know how to present a curriculum. You don't talk about things. If a person can't add, why would I teach them algebra? If a person can't subtract, why would I teach them trigonometry? If a person can't divide, why would I teach them geometry? If they can't multiply, what good is it teaching them calculus? Make this shit make sense to me, bro. The link has been pinned. See, everything you say, I'm going to debunk it. And it's not going to make sense. Like, what you're saying makes no sense whatsoever. I don't have to talk about AI because it holds no precedence today. Majority of the people that are watching content now will not even be in trucking when that becomes a thing to worry about. It's not a thing to worry about in the present. When that becomes like a thing, like a real thing where you have to worry because it's present and you're competing against it in the present, majority of these people won't even be in trucking. So why talk about something that won't help a person, to give them the needed help that they need right now? I literally just said on a live stream earlier this week, for an hour and a half, and I taught a guy how to round so that he could charge his customers. And you're telling me, why aren't you talking about autonomous vehicles? Jesus Christ, bro. I just can't. I'm finna get off of here, bro. That shit just blew me. You come on, and this guru shit, I never classified myself to be the guru. Y'all just get mad. I never said that. My name is Mark, the mentor. See what I'm doing right now is I'm mentoring you. A guru is some guy like you see over there on Instagram and TikTok that tell you to tap in, and they like to use inflated numbers and things like that. I don't do none of that shit. I come on here, I talk shit, I drop the link, I dare you to come up, I crack jokes, I give you information so that you can be better, talk more shit. I talk shit, bro. I've been talking shit about you for the past 20 minutes. A guru doesn't do that. A guru would never talk shit to you. Why? Because they need you to buy that $20,000 shit that they're selling. They're going to kiss your ass. See, me, I'm going to read the ignorant shit you put, and I'm going to call you out on it. I could never be a guru, even if I wanted to, because I would never make no money. Luckily for me, I don't need no money. Because if I did, I wouldn't be able to talk shit. Talking shit is better than that. I like talking shit, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. All right. Mark, be fair now. You be looking for trouble just to prove I'm wrong. I didn't. He popped up on here. Shit, I was minding my business. I came in good tonight. I played some old school music on the intro, man. I was feeling good. Oh, shit. Oh, man. He ain't got quiet now. All right. He ain't got quiet. He ain't chilling out. Uh-oh. No, he ain't. He's still here? CPM means nothing in trucking because AI-driven routing and automation can make miles inconsistent. So pay Tide only, distance ignores. Still doesn't make any sense, bro.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
What does any of this have to do with your cost per mile? What does this have to do, bro? I'm not going to even keep repeating the same thing, bro. I mean, I think you're just, bro, I don't know who's brainwashed you, bro. I don't care if you're competing against a goddamn chimpanzee. If a chimpanzee was driving another truck and you're driving your truck and y'all competing, you still need to know how much it costs you. How much is your truck know? How much fuel are you burning? How much is your log? How much tolls? How much is it costing you to operate your truck to compete against the chimpanzee? You still need to know your costs so that you can know how to bid effectively. What do you mean it doesn't mean anything, bro? What do you mean?
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
Read, nigga, read.
Jesus Christ. Also, because AI is increasingly optimized, lead loads and repositioning miles are becoming a variable the driver can't control. So CPM alone doesn't. What does this have to do with you as an owner operator knowing what it costs you to operate your truck? Am I understanding what he's saying? Can somebody tell me? Am I missing it? Is it me? Somebody, please. Is it me, or what is this guy talking about, bro? What does an automated truck have to do with my truck or your truck or Chucky's truck or Sam's truck? Like, what does that have to do? If you're competing against an automated truck or another human, a monkey, a bear, you still need to know what it costs you to run your truck, bro. What is all of this that you're saying have to do with anything?
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
But that, you don't give a fuck about it. Tell bro to move to the country if he's scared of the city. We ain't going for that bullshit. The link is up there. It's pinned. I got some questions over here. I didn't even know these questions. I'm an absolute beginner. Just started researching the industry a couple months ago. Would you recommend cargo vanning to start out to learn more? I would recommend, you know what, to be honest with you, and this is for Corey Barnes. I didn't see your question. And you're an MGM member. I did a series on, box truck dreams, cargo van money. I think a cargo van, to be honest with you, is a good entry point. If you have the capital to come in and start with a cargo van, I think it's a good entry point to learn the industry. So, yeah, I think if you want to come in and do some local work or maybe look at some expediting opportunities with a cargo van, I think that's okay. Who is this? Damo Da Vinci says, what are some pitfalls to be conscious of when initially started with? Oh, I answered that. All right, cool. So let me go back over here to this screen. We got the link pin. I don't think he's coming up. Kobe said you're not going to click it. I don't think you're going to click it. Yeah, he ain't going to click it. That's all we hearing right now. Like always. That's all we hearing. Listen, I'm still waiting for somebody to listen. I'm still waiting to have a debate where I lose. I love when people come in the chat and get to talking, and then they don't even have to come up here for me to destroy them. I want somebody to come up here. I'm still waiting to lose. Eventually, somebody might get me. Maybe. I'm on the road. I'm a clock when I get to the stop. One thing you're not going to do is disrespect. When did I disrespect you? Did I call you out your name? I never called you out your name. I never called you a B, a H. I didn't disrespect you. I disagreed with you and I articulated my stance, and I substantiated it. I never called you out your name. I never disrespected you. I never said your mama. I never did anything to disrespect you. So I don't disrespect people. I don't get personal. I kept it all on everything you said. It probably felt like that because it probably, when I hit you, when I responded, it probably stung because when I come back, it probably hurt you. It probably felt like I disrespected you, but I didn't. It just felt like that because I came with I hit you with that uppercut and it hurt. I know it hurt. You say you in the front line of this trucking industry. What I'm saying are facts based on experience. Okay. I ain't gonna keep going back and forth with you. AI will keep reducing empty miles and tightening routes with sound. Do you know what cost per mile is? See, now I think you don't understand what cost per mile is. He doesn't know what cost per mile is. I can tell by what he's typing. Making cost per mile a weak measure of a driver's actual earnings. That sentence right there, this sentence right here, just told it all. Read that last sentence, y'all. Read that last sentence. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Look, read the last sentence, y'all.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
This is a certified hood classic.
This is why you have to educate yourself, ladies and gentlemen. This is right here. It never fails, ladies and gentlemen. You have to educate yourself. Like, you got to be careful because you can talk this talk in a room full of ignorant people, but when you come into a room of educated people, that shit that you get by with, because it's a room full of ignorant people who just don't know and they just be like, and they're just agreeing with everything. Then you get your confidence up until you come in a room where there's people that are knowledgeable and educated, but because your confidence is up because you've been hanging around a bunch of uneducated people that just coddle you and agree with everything because it's wrong because they don't know. Now you hear and I'm trying to educate you and you just won't listen. But this last sentence tells the tale. You don't even know what cost per mile is. Making CPM a weak measure of a driver's actual earnings. There it go, y'all. There it go. There it go. He don't even know what it is, but sitting up here arguing some shit. He don't even know what cost per mile is. He doesn't even know what a cost per mile is. Making cost per mile a weak measure of a driver's actual earnings? Jesus Christ. Cost per mile.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
I'm talking about a cost. You're talking about earnings. I've been hitting this button for the past 30 minutes.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile.
I don't give a fuck about a cost per mile. Jesus Christ, bro. I can't, bro. I can't, bro. See what I'm saying? Making CPM a weak measure of a driver's actual earnings.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Jesus Christ, bro.